I remember with Advanced Warfare, there was so much talk about like, winky, winky, we're saving this for the sequel, Advanced Warfare 2, this is going to be sweet. All right, let's make sure to leave Kevin Spacey alive at the end, winky, winky, which, you know, time has judged that differently. But how far did you all get with Advanced Warfare 2?
Yeah, we started down that road. We had some early prototypes. I think we might have even done a demo level of it. And then, yeah, I can't remember all the reasons or decisions, but it felt like World War II had come back and felt like a better opportunity. And so we just shifted gears and started working on that. It was cool for me because I honestly didn't know a whole lot about the war. I mean, I knew, I think, kind of an average person's knowledge of it. So being able to research it and dig into it was pretty educational.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we switched gears. But again, Advanced Warfare 2 would have been awesome, but you know.
Yeah, but that's an executive thing again of them being like, you know, maybe World War II is the way to go.
It was a little bit, yeah, but I think also once it was sort of like brought to the team as like, hey, we could do one or the other.
Right.
We did find a lot of, you know, even on the team, a lot of people interested in going back. It felt like a bit more of a story and a bit more of something exciting and different. So yeah.
Yeah. I assume you were creative director on that. The third person was the Vietnam set one. Wasn't that the original idea with Sledgehammer? Was it in Cambodia? Yeah. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was.
Yeah. We had, when we first founded Sledgehammer, it was sort of like a third person, almost like an Uncharted meets Call of Duty idea. And we did a prototype for it and and we made a demo. Yeah, it was cool. It was fun. I think someone should go and make that game someday.
Yeah, and it was just the idea of like, okay, this is the Dead Space team. Bring them into Call of Duty. What's their wheelhouse? Let's do a slightly more, I mean, to call it a horror game is probably a stretch, but a little more tense third-person scenario.
Yeah, that was the idea. It was going to be pretty gritty, pretty, you know, kind of a more brutal third-person war experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, we didn't get that far with it, honestly. Like, we had the demo. We didn't really even go so far as to kind of map out what the whole game was going to be. It was an experiment.
Because was the idea then you were pulled onto Modern Warfare 3, or was that after Modern Warfare 3?
No, that was, that's why we got onto World War 3. Infinity Ward had blown up at that point. This was like 2010. Vince and Jason had left, and there was the lawsuit and all the craziness. And, you know, then, I don't know, 40 or so, 50 developers from Infinity Ward went off and created Respawn, and suddenly, you know, Activision had a gaping hole in its portfolio, but a great game, you know, Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted it. Everyone wanted to make it, wanted to play it. So we jumped in.
Yeah.
And I was a creative director on that one.
Yeah, right on. If you could go back in time and just some imaginary scenario where you're working Call of Duty again, you can make Advanced Warfare 2 or that third-person Call of Duty. Which one would you want to make, do you think?
Oh, Advanced Warfare 2.
Really?
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, like, Advanced Warfare, you know, so obviously, you know, with Modern Warfare 3, we were, you know, picking up from where the story had left off, and there was amazing work that had been done that we were following in the footsteps of. Advanced Warfare was ours. That was, you know, like, I wrote that story. We had a writer working on that story. We had, you know, we came up with the whole world, you know, the kind of future world, and everything about it was Sledgehammer's. And that, so, you know, of the three that I worked on, that one is sort of like, I have the most, you know, I guess, you know, our DNA is mostly in that one.
Yeah.
So, I'd absolutely want to I would have wanted to make the sequel to that. No, like I said, World War II was great, and that was an awesome project. But if we had all continued, hopefully one day we would have circled back to it.
Yeah.
But probably wouldn't have cast Spacey.
If you thought, hey, this video wasn't bad, well, there's a whole lot more like it on MinnMax's YouTube channel. Please help us out by subscribing to our channel and checking out the MinnMax Show podcast, also available on your favorite podcast app, the best, most thorough discussion about games on the internet with the deepest dive, our monthly community trivia show with prizes called Trivia Tower, and a whole lot more. Thanks so much for your support, everybody. All you gotta do is click that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it.